Okay.
On that side too.
All right, so we are gonna move to actually, well, we're not moving to any articles. We got E3 coming up soon, so for the past
Mhm.
2 days, they've been announcing a
Tomorrow?
lot of games already. Lots of announcements, gameplay footage, things like that. Even before E3, this is like the summer fest of games. Basically, that was what they're doing right now. So I just wanted to talk about a couple of game reveals that they have announced for the past 2 days. Nothing I want to get into deep about because I want to get back
Mhm.
to our original topic, which is going to be we're going to be talking about our E3 predictions. But
Word.
Battlefield 2042, it was announced with gameplay footage. Well, the gameplay footage as soon is going to be revealed, is what I meant to say. So they announced they won't have a single player campaign or a battle royale. So, what are your thoughts on games like Battlefield and Call of Duty following this trend of being more multiplayer focused? Like, do you think they alienate those who like single player campaigns, or are you okay with them sticking to just multiplayer? Randy?
I I mean, okay. So based on whatever game you get, obviously you're gonna play like a certain mode. Because for me, shooters, Call of Duty, Battlefield, they don't really tickle my fancy. I'm not gonna go out and buy them exactly. But the fact that there isn't any campaign is kind of upsetting because if it's just gonna be multiplayer only, I guess I'm used to it being like how to put it, like either solely multiplayer games are either free or just really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dead by Daylight, for example, it's a multiplayer game only, and I don't think it's a whole $60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So
if you're
you,
only gonna sell a multiplayer experience, don't ask for like a full-fledged triple A price. Even though it is a triple A game, it doesn't feel like it's worth it.
so you
Because
don't
like, what
think
is
the
it?
quality will be there because it's only multiplayer?
Oh no, no, no. The quality
Is that what you're saying?
will still most likely fucking be there, but
Okay.
I just don't think that it's worth a full $60 price.
Okay. Well, what about games like Overwatch? You don't think those are $60 because it's just fully
Hell no,
multiplayer?
God no, never,
No.
never. Honestly, no. Having paid Overwatch full price, no. Even for PlayStation, the only one that they sold was the Origin edition,
Yeah.
which I think was like 80 or 90 somewhere along the lines. I wasn't gonna fucking pay for that. Once I saw that it was on sale for like $15, I'm like, yeah, this is the actual price for this game.
Especially with all the
15 to
money
20 bucks.
some people might actually pay for loot boxes and stuff.
No, of course, especially with that. But I
Yeah.
don't know if Battlefield's gonna have loot boxes. But
I
yeah,
wouldn't put it
no,
past them.
Yeah, I
honestly,
wouldn't. I wouldn't
Yeah.
either.
because what is it? Battlefront 2, that was essentially pay to win, wasn't it?
Yeah, initially, yes, and then they changed it because of all the backlash.
But still, like
Hmm.
that's not gonna make them stop.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin, what do you think about your thoughts on this?
What was the question again?
Yeah,
So like
I missed the exact question too.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I
so
kind of
be,
got
so
lost.
because Battlefield 2042 is going to be multiplayer only, this new like AAA game, it's going to
Battlefield.
be strictly multiplayer. So what are your thoughts on like Call of Duty, Battlefield, all those the multiplayer games only sticking with multiplayer? Like do you think that they're
I'm
alienating single player people or you think it's okay to just stick with multiplayer because it's the more popular preference?
okay. Okay, so I'm not huge into Call of Duty. I'm not saying like oh well multiplayer. I would say because I play zombies, but that's not really like the competitive multiplayer thing. And I've always seen that since I would say um Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or 4. I forgot which one it was. That the campaigns became shorter and shorter in time. So I felt like this was like inevitable. Like they were gonna just focus on what makes them the most money, which is usually like battle passes and all that stuff. Like can any of you guys remember the story from what is it?
Any other Call of Duties?
And any of the Call of Duties, even the one that they went to space. Like you know what I mean? Like it's one of
They
those
went to
things. Like
space.
yeah, they went to space.
Yeah, Call
Infinite.
of
What
Oh,
was it?
Oof,
What
I
was
can't
it? Advanced
remember.
Warfare.
modern.
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced
Oh god,
Warfare that was space. And
I'm
I
old. Ones.
the only reason I knew the story was because my friend played it. I can care less about the story, you know what I mean? Because it never makes sense to me. Like they go to space and they're back on Earth, and then it's like tech. I'm like, I can't do this. but like there's characters that do that people would miss, and like you won't understand like where this character comes from, like Woods or Boom or whoever, you know what I mean? Like you won't know where these characters are from if you don't have the story. But I think now it's like they're so focused on battle royales and everything that I don't really think it matters if they add a single player. Like it's just like everybody's just gonna play multiplayer zombies or whatever. But Battlefield, I didn't even know Battlefield had a story. Like to be honest with you, I didn't understand if it did or didn't. But
I don't think it's had a story for a while now, since like 3 and 4. No.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't remember. It's just
Because
really
I
just a
think
thought
3 was the
because
last one that I actually played that had a story to
it's
it.
really just a thought
Yeah.
because Call of Duty, like they've had some years where they only did multiplayer and then had some years where they added a campaign and then I don't know. It's just a question that came to mind. Danny,
No,
real quick, your thoughts
go
on
ahead.
it.
I think it's a trend that's starting to become more popular now. I mean, Apex, same shit.
Yeah.
True.
The there was another one that you wanted me to play, Hunter, the hunting one.
Yeah, yeah.
Same shit, no storyline, just you play.
Wait, but
basically.
I have a question. Isn't Apex in the same universe as
Titanfall. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know that
it's
when
you-
I played it. I had no
you're talking
idea.
about
If you
the story
read the
of-
lore.
I mean, it's a
If
different,
you
completely
read-
different game too. Anyways.
But
Yeah, but if you, of course, all these games have lore and stuff like that that you read afterwards. But if you just play the game, turn it on, you play it, you know any of that. Like,
Yeah.
I heard that later on. I was like, oh, shit, really? That's weird. That's cool, I guess, but I don't know why you would really link them together like that because it's two different games. And Street Fighter did it too. Street Fighter got a lot of flack for it though. Street Fighter 5.
It did. Yeah.
Which
Well,
I think they were like,
a lot of people like the arcade thing. Like that was not something people requested, like to just focus on multiplayer. Like people love single player, the arcade modes, and just have like an individual story for each character. But people still enjoy that. There's no reason why to remove it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they were trying to jump on the bandwagon, but they did too early.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what at the end of the day, people play. That's what people want. You don't play the story over and over and over on Call of Duty or any of those games.
You play it once and then you go to multiplayer.
To get into the habit, it's fun, and then all you do is play multiplayer after that.
Yeah.
You know, how many times have we done that back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Now, obviously, we don't play them now, but that's what we used to do back in the day. You know, so I don't blame them from cutting it out. I mean, and the fan base is gonna pay for $60. We're not gonna pay $60. Kevin, Randall, they might not pay $60 for the game.
Really?
Randall. Whatever the fuck your name is, you with the
Oh
R.
my god.
You with the
All right, so we're just gonna go into the next one.